Hey, I'm CJ from Lyrical.
And I'm Andy.
And you're watching Heavymetal.dk. Well, at least the songs that we're playing they love, you know, so I think we've picked good songs to play on this particular run and since we brought it out, so...
We played some not so good songs also.
Yeah.
They hated it, so we stopped playing.
Yeah.
What song was that?
The Final Curtain. Great song.
But it just doesn't come across live, I think. Okay. You know, we have such high energy songs like Puppet Master, Dear Desolation and stuff like this, like, so I think it's a good song, but it's hard to put it into the live performance, I think.
Maybe you put it on your record player and go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
Nah.
We are the greatest band alive.
We're really good.
No pressure.
Okay. Probably more the last couple albums have been in this. The previous was more fantasy lyrics, doing things that maybe you might not really do. The last three albums are more about real things, so yeah, I think that's what that comment is about. Maybe we'll write about the Loch Ness Monster.
A concept album.
Yeah.
About all false monsters. Mostly those ones.
Yep.
I think it was more so like I was the problem for myself in my personal life and in my like band life as well. So I think it was important for me to step away and rebuild myself to benefit everybody in my life, mainly myself, but I think as a result of getting my shit together, it made the unity of the band stronger and it made us easier to move forward and not have to constantly be worrying about how I will wake up that day and what I will be doing. You know, I think I'm a better person for it.
Now we worry about how the other guys wake up.
Yeah, now it's not one person, it's three other people. Yeah, so maybe they need a fucking break. I don't think we do have a good deathcore scene, actually. Like, our music scene is very small. Our country is massive, but our population is very small. I think that some Australian bands do really well in Europe, especially. Some do well in America, but America is very hard for bands. We do very well in America. We're very lucky to have a good fan base there, but I think the question that you're asking is why Australian bands do so well overseas in general is because we're influenced by every part of the world, where European bands are influenced by European bands, American bands are influenced by American bands, Australian bands are influenced by everything. So we have this mashup of the best from around the world, and I think that is why Australian bands do so well. And I think the way that Australian mentality is, not just in music but in life, we're very relaxed people, which is generally a good thing if you don't bring politics and this big business into it. Other than that, I think, you know, our culture is very relaxed, so you know, we're not very stressed too much. Not really. Bands just pay me a lot of money to sing on their record, and I take their money and record it for them. I don't know any of the bands that I record for unless they're my friends. So I listen to more underground rap than I do underground metal, and that's it.
Because we're in Europe and Du Hast is a German song. So that's why we picked it, because we're touring in Europe a lot to record it in the first place. And then we joked about it we recorded nearly 3 years ago, December 2015. We're like, oh, we'll play this on the next European tour. And then we get here and we forget, because it's not one of our songs, so it's not on the top of our head.
I reminded you.
Several times, yeah. So finally we got here and we're deciding on the set list. And then CJ's like, Du Hast. I'm like, oh yeah. So we put it in the set list finally.
Even in non-German speaking countries, it still is received really well. It's an iconic song, regardless if you like Rammstein or not. The fucking song. If you hate our band, you'll still sing along because you love Rammstein. So
it's the 90s, man. It's like there was a couple of the big Metallica hits, The Beautiful People by Marilyn Manson, Du Hast, like everyone that listens to metal that's our age knows those songs. Like,
I don't even know. You know this one.
Weezer did a cover of Toto, Africa by Toto, and I guess they did like a really shitty job, and like people are really pissed that, first off, Weezer's a great band and Toto are a great band. So to have a great band do a shitty cover of another great band's song kind of made a lot of people let down. And there's a lot of these, we're very popular on the deathcore meme pages and internet meme pages. Him in particular, his face. So they love talking about us, and they I guess, decided, let's spam Thy Art Is Murder, or like organize ourselves. And so they messaged us. I stopped counting, but it would be several thousand times now.
Yeah, I saw a post where you asked people not to.
Yeah, and 250,000 people saw the post. So I changed the post and turned it into an advertisement for our tour.
Yeah.
European festivals are the greatest festivals known to man. Europe is just fucking awesome in one. The things that I remember most about it is walking in on the shower on Nurgle from Behemoth and in the old artist village, and it was like we were so scared because Behemoth is a huge influence for us and we really like them, and I'm pretty sure they hate us, and it's funny, but and I predicted it. We smoked a joint.
We made a joke about it.
Yeah, we were walking to the artist village. Me and Lee were smoking a joint, and I'm like, how funny would it be if we walked into the showers and like Nurgle's coming out of the shower and we're all in towels together with Nurgle. That'd be so funny. And then we get there and we open up the door to go and shower, and he's coming out in a towel. I'm like, oh shit. And he's like, oh, sorry guys, come in, take a shower. And we're like, no. And then we ran away like little girls. It was funny, but so that's what I remember. And I remember watching Watain drink blood backstage under a tree. World domination, I think. I think we'll just take over each country and start a malicious army in each country. And then football stadiums will be the smallest venues that we'll play. So... we're already in talks with Metallica. They'll be opening up, and then Parkway will play over them, and then we will play. And we'll take over the world's economy. We'll all take a country. I'll want to go to Spain, so I'll be the king of Spain. I'm not sure where Marshy wants to go, but slowly but surely we will own the whole world eventually. Like probably 2 or 3 years. Take a bit of time.
Yeah.
And make the beer cheaper.
Yeah, it's very expensive here. And Mikkeller, great Danish beers. Yeah. When we take over the world, we'll make beer in Denmark slightly cheaper.
Cheaper. Cool. For all of you.
That sounds cool.